Well, it's February 5th. It's taking advantage of the nice weather in the Chicago area right now, and it's about 40 degrees out, so I decided to try to hurry up and clean up the bottom bilge of the boat before I put the sole back in. And I'll show you what it looks like. So, I was able to get a sorry about that, keep putting my finger over the lens. I was able to hook up electricity from a nearby power pole and brought over a shop vac along with a big jug of hot water that I brought from home, so I had hot water. And I vacuumed out and sponged out the sole. I haven't quite finished everywhere, but I want to get the wood in today. So that's about ready to put the cockpit or the cabin sole back in, and I'm going to do that next and show you what it looks like. I also over the weekend bought a little portable power pack, basically for emergencies if I had to try to jump start the battery or something. Still a little leery about my batteries, even though I've been testing them and monitoring them. So I bought this little $25 jump starter, and just for fun I brought it with today to see if it would power the lights and radio and stuff, so I didn't have to carry around a big battery. And it worked just fine. It's you can hear the radio running in the background, and the cabin lights are on. I also brought a big pine candle. We still kind of smells like diesel fuel in here a little bit, and I'm just trying to get rid of the diesel smell. Back here is where we had the diesel leak last fall when I hauled the boat out, and I don't think it's leaking anywhere. I think maybe we just overfilled it or something. However, the material here was soaked with diesel fuel, and so I've cut out the stuff that was kind of saturated with diesel fuel, and assuming that solves the problem and we can get rid of the diesel fuel smell, then I'll probably take this whole section out and recover it with something, carpet or something. But for right now, we're just really trying to make sure we got all the diesel smell out. This is the actual raw fiberglass part right here, and then gel coat, and then the foam backing of the covering on the inside of the hull. So hopefully it'll take the diesel smell out. I've also purchased, although I haven't received it yet, some cleaning solvent called Pure Air for Marine. It's supposed to get rid of the smell of diesel fuel and toilet smell and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to spray down that area back in the back, and hopefully between cleaning it and cutting out the bad soaked padding and the Pure Air will get rid of all the smells in here and make it a little more inhabitable for the summertime. So I'm going to put the sole in now, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's done. So here we are with the cabin sole back in. I haven't screwed it down yet. I haven't put the table back, but you can see it's nice and shiny, and should weather better now that it's refinished. It's going to look really nice. So we'll show you once it's all screwed down and the table installed. Okay, so we got the cockpit or the cabin sole in. You can see. Got the table mounted again. Kind of cleaned up the interior liner a little bit, and scrubbed the floors and things like that. So it's looking better. Learned one important lesson: that little battery pack isn't good for very long. I noticed the radio quit working after a little while because the battery was run down. So hopefully it's good for starting the engine once and then charging it back up. So maybe it wasn't fully charged, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's dead now, so got a little bit of use out of it, but not all that much. So I think we're about done. We have one more thing to do. We have to measure the traveler line before we leave. I'm going to do that, and then it's time to go. The candle really seemed to make a big difference, so I got to buy one or two for the boat. I stole Kathy's for today, and I'm real happy with it. The sole looks really nice, and I think it'll hold up for another season or two just fine. So that's it for today. We're gonna pack up and get out of here.